Agora é o início do fim.
They marched in with no warning.
Isso.
Oh, what's the point of exploring? They broke some glass. They
Right.
if you
How?
I you all
We should move. Let's.
envoy. Wait, I took some sup.
Boa. Poções, eu queria tudo. Poção de vida, tudo também. Pedra branca, o resto nada preciso, já tenho tudo, né? Não mudei para reparador.
Get my affairs in order.
A familiar face. We meet again, envoy. Paradise burns. Thanks to Ludwig and the steel garrote laying...
It wouldn't be the first.
It's remarkable how hard you mortals... Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably... Perhaps. A new god. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think you've... Ah, that mortal zeal. Always so... I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, envoy. I prefer ice, personally. Goodbye, envoy. And Yardsley, I do... Oh!
Então é isso aí.
If we make it out of this, I'm going on vacation.
Giata,
Uma galerinha.
envoy.
It's good to...
When I heard tensions were... Likewise, I'll keep them on a tight lead. Oh, my revenants are... Indeed. Best of luck.
Thank you, Alia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
I wasn't worried until she said that. Let's get out of here.
So... Try praying instead of just... Metaphysically, the battle is already over. But politically... I intend to send a message. Anyway, who knows what to... Get some rest then. Besides, don't... If I must. We should take... I admire... If not for you, Sapadal would still... Which means you have leverage over... That's a lot of... Sapadal's imprisonment shape... We cannot know of the living... They vent you, maybe? Just be... Until next time.
There you are, Talk to you later, envoy.
E é isso. Chegamos ao fim. Tá doente sim. Chegou a pedreira. Vamos.
Envoy? Mihala told us you went into some place.
When you didn't return, we took you.
What did you see there?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the...
Everyone, please, please. It's been weeks.
Sapadal was responsible for the dreams.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls...
There won't be any new infections. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already. This will be a process.
I suppose it stands. What of this god, then? Ludwig had intimated that this land grew anew.
Giada and I have some theories about the...
I'd say we're...
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce.
Much like the formation of gemstone.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the... They erupted from the earth the moment those...
Naku Tedek was raven with those things.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. And the gods thought it best to imprison this...
I suppose we can only...
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sabbath.
Sapadal's power ravaged my people.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred...
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we... But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle.
You did. I kicked her corpse.
Well, she's seen better days.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like...
All right, let's keep... Regrettably...
Then we just... I have a theory about this. Let's...
It is not... Well, you might not believe me. It was Ludwig...
I didn't hear an...
We've had known you. From what we can observe, Southern...
Is there nothing...
Given this state, we expect the people trapped in...
We brought as many hail and able from... But after the Dream Scourge, we could spare so...
Like what? The keep was sick. Most of my men remain...
Well, we can't agree on how to stand against...
Nobody wants to risk their...
So you let the Parodies militia...
Even if our...
The siege won't end until Ludwig does. And none of you know...
Precisely. The lawful settlement of an... Or the estate... She could win with a god... I suspect that's rather... Remember, and neither the Steel Garrote nor...
Sure. Just blame the de...
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy,
You could start with...
Ludwig's the muscle. I'm merely the personality. What was I
What?
The Inquisitor was so convinced the living land... One people, one law, one... That's what Ludwig thinks. Adir doesn't revere Wodka as fervently as it once did. Many no longer trust that the gods are lit. The Empire lost its foot. The well-bred avoid... In a world of... I'm afraid you're in the... You and I both know she is not the only... Even the Emperor can see, and some... Why else would we... The Inquisitor aren't an attacking parrot. I know it will. We are leading by example. Returning order, we will do the same.
Where was order and
My administration hadn't... Adir in rule.
Spoken like a fucking dip. Order and dignity.
You will take it.
What passes between Ludwig and her... But if I had to guess...
Your empire is
Your republics are hard...
as you say.
I've answered your questions. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her. What will his representatives find when they arrive? And before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. But whatever you decide, understand. Oh, envoy, no. Think of the Emperor, ones which this conclave could not survive. Not unless you came together. It would be difficult. No, think of your people, or...
Rest into bounty. Does the many fruits we graft?
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you.
Together.
We deserve our autonomy.
Of course. Well? Oh, gods have mercy.
Independência
Solace and her wardens
sem
stand vigil
imperialismo.
with the living.
By grit and steel.
Fjord and her...
We deserve this opportunity.
Fighting a battle together is easy.
Gods, they made the right decision.
Finally, some
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the steel. You must kill her.
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain.
She better say her.
I'm proud to fight at your side.
Let's get to work then. We gotta...
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you for...
Show them that the living land...
We will send reinforcements. May all the gods...
Let's take back the city together.
Time to stop the steel gar...
De vida agora. Eu já tenho tudo que eu uso mesmo. Ah, eu tenho que colocar isso aqui, né? Não tem nada aqui. Então, isso aqui não tem.
Can't sleep? We're going into battle. Indeed, when a god like... I'm glad we In truth, I've been thinking about the... A death guard clings to their existence by force. Ludwig is held together by... Precisely. Faith is the foundation. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not... By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. That's my point, exact. You are the godlike of a heretical god. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Who knows? Maybe that or maybe not. Whatever happened. When I agreed... Not before I've done some reading.
You should get... Right. I'll be... I'll be all right, Envoy. You go get some lasting rest.
Esse é o grupo que eu mais gosto. Deixa eu até me ajeitar na cadeira. Tenho poção infinita praticamente. E mana também. Poção de mana também. Coisa pra caramba. Posso usar bastante. E bora. Olha a galera toda. Querida, cheguei.
That's done? Who's hungry?
What is done is done.
They're coming!
That's all of them.
Ok, terminei aqui, né? Ah não, tem mais um.
I'll hang back and watch the gate. Another glorious freedom!
The envoy. I'm Darla. I served under Captain Weemgar. But never mind that. You've declared yourself for the enemy. You've turned your back on Adir. On why? And the others here are deserving. You won't stop us. Even if I'm...
Queria te matar, pena que não posso.
You take lead.
What was that?
Sou eu. Stop right there. Deixa eu ver a energia que só pra dar, vamos ver. Tirado.
Over here.
Fala aí.
What exactly do you...
Liviana.
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. What have you got to... That's the worst excuse I've ever heard. Kai.
Come on.
I knew you were a We're patching up folks as best we... You're damn lucky to be one of those few. I can't say I approve of you. Wait a second. Shada?
Surviving. Do you need any?
Once this is...
As you're always...
Take all the time. Gods be with you.
Take care of yourself, Liviana. Paradise is gonna need you when the dust settles.
Envoy?
Whew.
We
Feel... Envoy!
Já? Mais um.
Your turn, Giada.
That'll teach you!
Wouldka demands your submission. Stand against her
Acho que é agora, hein?
and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
There you are.
So, you survived? Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me? You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting?
Look around, envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He failed. Order is...
Her order wields sharp steel.
You can tell Wouldka yourself once we've sent you.
Don't insult my intelligence or my treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in... I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, envoy. Do not patronize me. Steel yourself, envoy. Make...
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
You will. You must. You have no choice. Face me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees and... How you die doesn't matter. But you will die. The burned queen demands it.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Blasphemy. Sapadal is a clot in the heart of the world. Your god will meet their end. Hear me, envoy. I am the avatar of the burned. I am her sword, and so long as...
But she failed to ensnare the living lands, and we are free. How long until Wouldka finds a new avatar?
I've done all that I could. It isn't my fault. Whenever you... I believed that when the time came for you to... I believed the dream of our future, and if that failed, Yet here you stand before...
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wouldka when she needed her most? Where is she now?
No! The Burned Queen witnessed my devotion and accepted me as her champ. I can still prevail. I must. I feel her.
Do you?
Wouldka!
No answer.
No! It's not...
Shame.
Shame.
Stop! I can't! No! 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 Forgive me! Wouldka!
Ah! Ah, eu queria uma luta final com ela.
Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follow. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership, the ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain, Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the... As the din of battle fades and the dust settles in Paradis, Kai finds himself alone again. He longs to enjoy the camaraderie that follows a skirmish, but something is missing. The songs ring hollow in his chest, and with his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him... Giada learned much in your time together. How to stand up to authority, how to face the unknown, and how to move on from the past. But her family's unfinished work weighs heavily on her soul. In a past life, Yatsley was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, freed from torment for the first time in centuries. Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Sapadal has questions about what happens tomorrow, and the day after. You do your best to keep them calm, until the voice in your head is little more than a polite whisper. After everything you've been through, you don't... The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it.
É isso. um jogo ok. Nada demais. O combate é bem legal. É o que sustenta o jogo, na verdade. É isso.